So in today's video, I'm in Danny's World, this new game that's been on Roblox. It's been on Roblox for like 2 months now, but I'm just going to be going over some of the best strategies for this game. So as you can see, I already got a new character in this game, but the first thing you're going to want to do is when you join, you're going to get an option to choose 2 characters, either Box Tin or Poppy. And this is the first good choice you want to make in the game, is you want to choose Box Tin, because Poppy's only good if you're like really bad at the game, because like Poppy, what she does is she speeds up other characters versus Box Tin, or she's not speed up other characters, sorry, she speeds up herself after she gets hit, but you don't even want to be getting hit in the first place, so you shouldn't really have like the thought of that much. So yeah, you shouldn't go for Poppy unless you expect to get hit a lot, because Box Tin can get more extraction speed for every alive tune in the round. So basically, like if there's like 5 tunes in the round, he's going to be extracting stuff super fast. Like, so basically in the game you extract like Ichor, oh my god, Ichor, sorry, I keep saying it wrong. Ichor, that's what it's called, Ichor. So yeah, basically Box Tin can extract the Ichor faster or use the extraction machines faster for every player, so that's better than Poppy just being able to run faster after she gets hit. And basically the tunes you're going to want to buy for when you start saving up for characters, the cheapest ones you're going to want to go for are Finn and Tisha. So both of these require a quest, but Finn requires a quest, but Tisha doesn't. So Tisha, if you want to just hop straight in without having to do any quests, if you can just get 500 Ichor, you could probably use codes or something, and you could just get Tisha really easily. And basically she just creates like a movement speed, like pulse around her, so she's good if you have like friends or teammates in the game that need like a speed boost. So it's basically helpful, just a little support character. But you also get to do your skill check faster, so when you're extracting the machines you can do that better, but you do get a little bit less stamina, and that's pretty much all. But you also get the speed buff, so you don't really need the stamina that much. And then Finn, basically he has something good. It's basically where he just has a 33% movement speed boost when any machine is completed. So this is great for when you like completing machines. Like there are certain characters in this game that like you're trying to avoid completing machines, but if you want to complete machines a lot in the game, Finn's a great choice, because when any machine is completed, not just when you do it, Finn will get a speed buff, and basically it just helps you to move to the next one. And yeah, it's just great for escaping when the twisteds come over. That's just basically a great opportunity to escape. So these two are basically the cheapest ones you want to go for. And then the next one you want to go for, if you want to go a little expensive, is what is it called, Gigi and Tegan. So Tegan, basically all you have to do is buy 25 items from Dandy shop during the match. I've only bought 2 because I don't really buy them, and at one point I was trying to get the Dandy run thing, it's called, like I think it's called that, the Dandy run, and I think you have to like not buy stuff from the Dandy shop. And yeah, so I have been avoiding buying stuff, but if you just buy 25 and then get the Ichor, which should be pretty easy, if you're buying this much stuff, you should definitely have it by the time you bought 25. This is a good character right here, because basically they actually have something really good, is they can heal themselves. All it does is cost 100 tapes. 100 tapes is really easy to get. If you play like 3 rounds in the match, you can get 100 tapes, and then basically you can just heal yourself from there. And then Gigi, basically if you didn't want Tegan, you can save it for Gigi, and basically this one can get a random item. So any random item that it's in Danny's shop, it can just basically give it to itself for free. But it does have a lot of quests. You have to have 50% research on, I don't know what this is supposed to mean, the question marks, but you also have to pick up 45 rare items or higher, so it's a little hard to get. I wouldn't recommend it too much if you want to get a character quicker, but you can work for it if you want. Pretty good still, and especially with the skill check and extraction speed, this person's perfect for what is it called, extracting the oil or whatever, the Ichor thing faster. So yeah, then we're gonna move on to Pebble. This is the last one oh wait, no, I actually forgot one, the one I own right now, but Pebble, I'm just gonna go over Pebble next. So basically Pebble is a great character too, because he's just basically a distraction character. You see how his extraction speed is super low, but he does have 5 movement speed, 3 stealth, and 4 stamina, and has some abilities that can basically just make him like basically just distract people. That's what he does a lot. He's great, and he can outrun them, like 5 movement speed. He can outrun them without sprinting pretty much. So yeah, he's a great character, but he's super hard to get, and you need to work on Toodles for that. So Toodles isn't that good, but Toodles is decent. So if you want to work for Pebble, you can, but he's the other character I recommend. But then the one character I would recommend that I'm using right now is called Razzle and Dazzle. dazzle. So basically he has a movement. You see how he has two faces? So he has two abilities. It's a passive ability though. So basically what he does is on odd floors he gets movement speed, and then on even floors he gets extraction speed. So on even floors is a strategy I will go over in the match that you want to do, because it's really hard to stay alive on even floors because he has like less speed than Toodles does. Like he's really slow. And then when he's on even floors, but on odd floors he can literally outrun all the, I'm pretty sure he can outrun like almost every twisted except the ones that can like grab him from far away. So yeah, he can pretty much just distract people on odd floors. He's a great character to get, but he costs like 2,000 Ichor, but he has no quest you have to do. So you could just grind Ichor if you want and use some codes and you can get Razzle and Dazzle. Great character to use. And yeah, that's basically the 5 characters or 6 characters. I don't know how many are recommended, but yeah, all those characters I recommended are good. And I'll hop into the match so I can give you guys some more strategies. Okay, so we just got into the match and the round's going to be beginning in 15 seconds, but this is basically where you can choose your characters if you have multiple. So it'll automatically equip the one you had equipped before, but you should already know that. But yeah, if you didn't, it just does that, and then you could switch your characters up. But I'm not going to use Boxton. This character is better if you figure out how to use him. And yeah, the strategy I was going to go over. Okay, so you see how he's slow right now? There, it just sped him up. This is basically the speed. Since it's an odd floor, since it's 1, basically he's going to be super fast. So I have Nini here, nobody else joined. I don't know why, but usually at least get one other person in, but nobody joined. So I'm just gonna pretty much distract everybody. Okay, what did I get? A protein bar, increase my stamina regeneration. Okay, so basically on even floors you're gonna want to just hide, and yeah, just pick up anything you see pretty much, unless it's like a bad item or something. Even if it's a bad item, you could just waste it away. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got a Shrimpo. This guy is really bad. He can't catch you. He can't catch you. I'm just gonna say it right now. He can't catch you. Shrimpo, if you get caught by Shrimpo, it's most likely because you're gonna lap him as this character. But basically just outrun these guys when you're on even floors, or odd floors, sorry, odd floors. When you're on odd floors you can just outrun these guys. So I'm just gonna distract them so Nini can do everything. But this basically is what you want to do right here on odd floors for this character specifically. And on even floors there's a different strategy I'll go over, but yeah, this is basically what you just want to do. So I'm just gonna stop distracting him so I can go start doing some other stuff. But yeah, this is basically just what I want to do right here. Okay, so we just found an oil pump here. This guy's not that good for oil pumps or just oil extractors when he's not in even floors, but he's still decent. So yeah, basically always try to get a grate on here when you can, which is this one right here. So you see that's why it says press the skill check. So characters with skill check will do like with higher skill check stars will basically just get this done quicker if they get like a great or a good. That's just basically how it works. And yeah, you just press the button if you're on mobile, or you could press spacebar if you're on PC. It's not that hard, but I'm just gonna do it to speed everything up, and then I'll probably just go back to distracting them. Okay, so we just got that done. And basically also when you're doing these extraction things, always have your screen like zoomed out at max. It can only go to like here, right? For some reason it's like, I don't know what it's at the max, but you basically just want to zoom out your screen to max pretty much almost all the time. You don't want it in like first person much because you want to be able to see what's going on. The only time I guess you can have it zoomed in is if it's a blackout room, because it's just like you can't see that much anyways. But you want to be able to see where everyone is, especially when you're on extraction machines like that, because it forces you to face forward. So you want to zoom out so you can see everything. Okay, we just found Boxton right here. He's not chasing me there. Okay, I just got him to chase me, but yeah, I could just outrun him. And basically if you're just a distraction person, try to outrun them so you can just have your teammates do everything. But this won't do good for you if you can't outrun them. Like if you don't have a teammate, don't do this. Okay, now also this is a really important thing. You could lose lives if you're a distraction character, because look, they start to speed up. He can catch me now, but I'm just gonna go hide in here. I might have to help Nini, but he should be good. Okay, yeah, he just sprinted in. So yeah, basically they will speed up once the elevators open, so remember that. So if you're distracting them, you need to know that. He said no buying. Okay, I guess he wants to do the dandy run then. I think that's how you do it, but yeah, that's basically what you just want to do for a dandy run. And if you're a distraction character, make sure to sprint, because they will catch you unless you have 5 speed like that one character I recommend you guys. Unless they have max speed like that and you like are sprint, like maybe you don't have to sprint, but like unless they have max speed like that, I think they are gonna catch you. I'm pretty sure, because I don't know if this guy gets max speed. Okay, so now I'm gonna be super slow though. So strategy for this character when you're super slow though is always look for the next box to hide behind. This is honestly a good strategy for any character that's slow though. So see how my character is super slow. I have to sprint. What did he say? He said goob. Oh great. Okay, so there's 2 characters you really want to avoid. Okay, that's my character. This guy's super easy to avoid. When he's twisted, you basically just can't go. You can't sprint in his circle because it like wakes him up, and then you just can't go within this area or something. I think he damages you. I don't know, but just don't anger him basically by sprinting. sprinting in there. But Goob, there's Goob and this one cat person. So the cat person has like a charger tail, and then he'll basically just throw the tail at you. But Goob's even harder because Goob does it faster. So Goob basically will try to grab you with his arms, but his arms I think reach farther than the cat person's does. So you want to avoid Goob. So if he sees you and you're far away, you can avoid his arms. He'll throw his arms at you, and then you basically just go behind like a box before they reach you, and they won't deal any damage. But you want to avoid him. You want to stay a good distance, so make sure you zoom down. So you see how I'm just zoomed out right here. You just want to basically do this because I'm watching that door since that's the only entrance, but I could look through the window if I wanted, but I'm just not going to. Okay, so yeah, you see how I got that done in 3 tries? That's because my character has it boosted right now. So if you have any slow character though, just look for the next thing you're gonna hide behind. So that's what I do with this character since he can die so easily, especially to like Goob. Okay, so I think I'm fine. This is not that hard though. So yeah, this guy is probably one of the easiest ones to go against, my character when he's twisted. But okay, Goob's right there. So see Goob, see his arms, how they're super long. He will get you if you do that. So I'm just gonna go over here because I don't want him to get me. But yeah, that's basically what he's just gonna do. He's gonna throw his arms at you. He has a pretty big sense of range too. So unless you got really high stealth, he's gonna sense you and just throw his arms at you. So I would avoid just getting anywhere near him unless you are really trying to risk it or something. Oh wait, Goob's gonna get us. Okay, Goob's coming for me. I'm just gonna hide over here. Okay, so yeah, when Goob's coming for you, make sure to stay a big distance from him like this. Okay, and the best strategy for when a twisted is near you, just to keep going the opposite way of them. So if they're going that way, keep going this way and just avoiding the way they're going basically. That's not something super important, but that's just something you should figure out and know. Okay, so yeah, I'm basically just gonna go look for another one I think, because I can't do anything on this floor because this is the floor where I'm just I have to do an extraction machine. Let's see what Nini's saying. He just, I don't know what he's saying. If he's saying he'll damage me, Goob, I think that's what he's saying at least. But I'm just gonna head over to the next machine. Okay, so I found the last machine. It's over here. So Goob is actually heading towards us. So I'm just gonna go behind this box over here because he's gonna grab us. So yeah, I just really think Goob is like the hardest character to go against. Honestly, yeah, he probably is. It's either him or the cat person because they both can just get you from so far away, and it's like just so easy to lose heart. He said he moved. Okay, yeah, I see that he's moving away. So I'll probably get the last machine since I'm faster, or maybe Nini will because the elevator's like all the way over here. I don't think I can make that. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him do it because my character's too slow. Goob is just gonna get me, or what's the other person? Okay, I don't know what he does actually when we're almost done, but I'm just gonna let Nini do it because my character does it faster, but it's just Goob is gonna get me. I'm too slow. Like, look at this. I'm going like half a mile an hour. So if you're going with any slow characters, just make sure you're looking for boxes to hide behind. So yeah, I'm just gonna head to this box over here and then I'll just wait out the round. Okay, so the elevator just opened. Goob's heading for Nini, but I think he'll be fine. He shouldn't die because yeah, that person's not moving, but if he does lose a life, he loses a life. Okay, so I think this round it's the voting round. So yeah, the voting round switches off every round with Dandy. I wonder what the next floor. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Decreases the amount of time. Every team receives 45 tapes. It doesn't matter since we're not buying anything. Okay, I think we're just gonna decrease the amount of time because we're not buying anything. So yeah, just make sure to read these. Don't just choose randomly. Make sure to actually read them to do something. And yeah, that's just basically all. And then don't buy everything you can from Danny's shop. Like certain things that are good, like chocolates for example, you don't have to buy those because you could just pick them up. So don't buy like chocolates or like candies. You can't. Okay, all right, let's see who we got here. Okay, we got Cosmo, the Tootsie Roll guy or whatever. And okay, so this guy right here, this is one of the annoying guys you gotta be careful with. So if you're on an extractor machine, basically his name is Finn. It's the Twisted Finn, and basically what he's going to do is after you finish an extraction. Oh, I just found a box of chocolates. I didn't know you could find those. Okay, so you pretty much find everything from Dandy's shop then. I didn't know you could find a box of chocolates. Okay, so basically this guy right here is going to cause you to slow down every extraction machine you do. So you're basically just going to want to make sure no twisteds are near you when you do an extraction machine, because if you do, then he's just pretty much going to kill you because you're like 3 times slower, I think. So yeah, you just basically want to avoid any twisteds if you're completing a machine. Okay, so you see how there's a twisted there and I just left. That's what you basically want to do whenever there's Twisted Finn, because Twisted Finn is going to get you killed basically just the entire time. Okay, I think I might distract them though because I'm not doing this fast. It takes me so long to do these, so I think I'm just going to go distract them right now. Okay, yeah, you see how I'm 3 times slower. I'm still like a decent speed just because I have such a big speed buff, but yeah, let me just distract Finn real quick. So yeah, basically I'm just going to distract Finn the rest of the time probably because yeah, I don't want Nini to die because twisteds are going to get him most likely because of the 3 times speed thing. But dang, I got a box of chocolates. So yeah, pretty much pick up everything on the ground that you you can, and basically just like, I don't know, just pick them up, and if you get a bad one, just use it immediately. I wouldn't say leave it there unless it's something like a stamina thing and you already have a full inventory of stamina things, because like you don't want to waste those stamina ones, especially if you have teammates. If you have no teammates, just use it. Like, it's not even gonna matter because you got no teammates, unless you really think you're gonna need it later. So you don't have to worry about it that much on these hard floors. Oh wait, let me go get Finn back. That's my bad. So I'm probably just gonna distract them the rest of this round just to help Nini out. Okay, so we just basically finished that round by me distracting them. I got bit last second because I forgot that they speed up. You gotta remember that they speed up. Yeah, I was just distracting them, and then one sped up, but it was also because he was pretty close to me. So yeah, that's basically just, you want to really avoid that if you can. And let's see if there's anything good here. Okay, so instructions, I think this just speeds up you doing the machine. The stopwatch, I don't know what this really does. The air horn's just a distraction thing basically, and the chocolates are probably the best thing in the game, or it's either this or the only stamina thing. Okay, so I just got into this new floor, and basically there's this character called Flutter here, and he's really fast, so you're basically just want to be constantly looking for a hiding spot, which I'm already doing since I'm my slow mode right now. But you're basically constantly looking for a hiding spot because he's going to get you. He's super fast, bro. The only way to avoid him is to, I think, have max speed, honestly. And like, if you don't want to sprint, you could sprint and outrun him, but I can't sprint and outrun him. I'm slow, dude. So yeah, I'm just gonna like go over here in this corner, which probably isn't gonna help me at all. But yeah, pretty much just always look for a hiding spot with that guy. And also avoid these elevators right here. You see how this is a fake one. This isn't the one we spawned at. It's all the way across. This is a fake one. So you got to make sure, like, I think they usually have tape and stuff like that on them, but yeah, just avoid those. And at the end of the game, or just when you do all the extraction things, I think it'll show you an arrow to the right one. So just avoid these though. Okay, so that's basically all the strategies I have for you guys. I didn't get to go over one, which I'll go over a little bit now, but it's just basically blackout rooms. You want to be very careful in those rooms because are just super dark. Don't use this tune though. There's one tune, like I think it's called Brightney. I think Brightney is the one that causes the blackout, but don't use Brightney just because you are afraid of getting a blackout, because Brightney is not good. It's not worth Brightney. It's just not worth using it. It's really easy to get her because 5 blackouts and then 2050 or 1250 Eker, or just 1250 Eker or Iker. I don't know how to pronounce it really, but yeah, just don't get Brightney. You can just be careful mainly. I think that's just the main thing. It's just to be careful and you'll be fine in blackout mode. But that's just basically going to be all my strategies and tips for this game. Pretty fun game, but it's going to be the end of my video. Subscribe to help the channel. Bye.